Good morning, students. I'm here to introduce you to your Geo-Hazards project. So I hope you maybe not enjoyed but felt successful on your test yesterday. This is the last thing we're going to do that has to do with the lithosphere processes and properties. You're going to go to modules as always to find your work. We'll go here to Geo-Hazards Project. By the way, your new notebook is right here. If you're in person, it is printed off for you. If you need a printed copy, please email me and I will set up a time for you to come pick one up from the school. We're going to be starting that on Monday. So here's our project. So today we're going to be completing a research project on geohazards. Today we're going to do the research and create the presentation, and then on Friday we're going to do our presentations in class or via Zoom. Hold tight for those instructions. But for Thursday, you are going to pick from the list below of geohazards or hazards of the earth. You can pick volcanoes, earthquakes, mudslides, landslides, tsunamis, or lahars. Lahars are a volcanic mudflow ash that would be awesome to research, something we didn't talk about in class. And we didn't really talk about tsunamis either, so that would be pretty cool to research as well. You're going to complete a presentation and answer the following questions. Each one should be on a slide. So on your first slide, you're going to define your geohazard. On your second slide, you are going to tell me what causes your geohazard. So what movement of the earth is causing this, or what kind of tectonic plate boundaries or movements. You're going to do a little bit of research on the historical events of this geohazards. Are there any? Some of them, like volcanic eruptions, we have some famous ones, famous earthquakes. We even have some famous mudslides and landslides and tsunamis and lahar mudflows. So you should be able to find a historical event on your geohazards. You only need to pick one and tell me what happened. Your next slide, I want you to tell me how you can prepare for this geohazard. So are there practices that you should, things that you should be practicing in case these geohazards come about? So like for our earthquake, one of the things that we practice at school is getting under the desks and away from the windows. How could you prepare for a volcanic eruption and mudslide and landslide? Some of these might be simply creating a disaster prepared kit that has like an extra change of clothes and some water and some food that you can quickly grab if any of these were to come about. So how do you prepare for your geohazard? Your next slide, I want you to tell me if there's a scale that rates this geohazard. We know that there's one for volcanoes and earthquakes. Are there ones for other ones? And kind of describe this scale to me. And then a picture of your geohazard, or pictures. You could make a collage on this slide. That would be pretty cool and pretty engaging. And then your last slide has got to be your sources that you used to do all this research. It simply needs to be the URLs where you found the information. An important part of this project is putting the information or research that you found into your own words. So it's really not going to be helpful for you to copy and paste. And it's really not going to be helpful for you if you copy and paste and don't tell me the URL that it came from. If you don't cite your sources in your presentation, you can only earn 50% credit for this project. So that's a really important step. Each question should be on a new slide, and the presentation should be professional and well designed. So it shouldn't look just like a blank white slide. I should be able to read the words, and it should be engaging to your audience. It should be something you want to sit through and listen to. On Friday, we're going to be presenting this project in class. If you are online and you don't show up to the 10 a.m. Zoom to present, you'll need to make a recording of yourself presenting the project using Screencast-O-Matic or some other recording software. This is worth 10 points. If you are at the Zoom and you present your project, you don't need to worry about recording it. I will be taking notes as you present, and that'll be your credit. So this is a 30-point project. You get 10 points from the presentation, 5 for design, and the rest of the 15 come from your slides right here and the information that I asked for. Alright, so you will turn in a recording if by chance you didn't make it to the Zoom, and your Google Slides for credit. If you did make it to the Zoom, all you'll turn in is your Google Slides. Alright guys, that's it. If you have any questions, email me.